One thing I always share with my clients and even in my videos is the importance of your thumbnail. If your thumbnail isn't click worthy, someone doesn't click on it to actually watch your video, then your video is moot. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through how to create irresistible thumbnails and even give you a link that you can download a template that walks you through how to create your very own. Before we begin, I want you to think through how you use YouTube. When you go to YouTube and you type in, whether it's on your computer, it's on your phone, it's on a TV screen, and you're searching for information, what's the first thing that you look at when you're going through the search results? I'm going to guarantee that it's the thumbnail. Why? Because we are visual beings, and that's the thing that attracts us the most. That's why the thumbnails are so important. Before you can get somebody to actually click on a thumbnail, you need to think through and plan what your video is going to look like, what text you're going to have on the thumbnail, if any, what colors you're going to use, what font, if you're going to have your photo. Like, there's different components that you actually need to think through in order to create a compelling and irresistible thumbnail for your YouTube videos. In fact, creating your thumbnail before you even hit record is going to be the smartest and most time efficient thing that you actually do for your YouTube videos. Why is that? It's going to keep you on track with your topic, and you're going to have a visual component that you can either constantly look at on your computer, or you can visualize in your head if you don't have it pulled up or if you're not using a computer while you're recording your videos. If you've been on YouTube for a while, you've probably noticed that the thumbnail designs actually have changed over time, and that's completely normal. In fact, it's a good thing. If we were using the same thumbnail designs today as we were 5 years ago, we'd all be really bored of that. It's important to stay connected to people on YouTube who specialize in creating YouTube videos so that you can keep your finger on the pulse with the latest and greatest in thumbnail designs, optimizing your titles, click-through rates, and video content. If you haven't already grabbed the link in the description for getting access to the Irresistible YouTube Thumbnails template, go ahead and do that now. If you've noticed, the YouTube thumbnails today are a lot simpler than they were last year at this time, 2 years ago, etc. That means that today is a really good time to get started on YouTube. Not only are the thumbnails simple and easy to design, especially if you have basic design skills and are not a creative person like myself. I use Canva all the time. If you're not familiar with Canva, or if you don't use it today, I will include a link in the description so that you can access that and create a free account, which gives you access to a lot of different features, everything that you need to get started with creating your YouTube thumbnails right now. Apart from your YouTube thumbnails having a simplified design, your videos also don't have a lot of editing or a lot of transitions or text on screen or all of those fancy things that videos had 12, 18 plus months ago. So when I say today is the best time to get started with YouTube, today is the best time to get started with YouTube for those reasons alone. Everything on YouTube right now is simplified, and designing, whether it's your thumbnail or it's planning out your videos, can be super simple. There's a link to my YouTube video planning guide in the template for the thumbnails. The 3 most important design elements in today's YouTube thumbnail designs are having a face, preferably yours. If you are working with me and you're working on your personal branding, then having your face on your thumbnails is going to be really important. The second thing is having text on your thumbnail. Anywhere up to 4 to 5 words is maximum, and it needs to be something that's compelling or intriguing. Remember, that's the first thing that people are going to look at when they're looking at search results. So you want it to not only capture their attention with your branding colors and your brand font and you yourself as the branding components, but you're also going to want those words on screen to actually draw them in and get them to say, what is he or she talking about? The third component of a compelling YouTube thumbnail is having an object or an image or some visual component that's going to create additional intrigue or curiosity when someone sees your thumbnail in the scroll, ultimately helping them stop the scroll so that they choose your thumbnail and click through to watch your video. Clicking the link in the description to get access to my Irresistible YouTube thumbnail template is also going to give you examples of thumbnails and the different design components so you can see how they're laid out and make sure that you don't miss any of those critical components when you're creating your thumbnails. One of the most popular thumbnails right now is to show a before and after. So it might be from going from like 0 subscribers to 1 million subscribers, or showing making $0 to your first $1 million. That sort of before and after. And I've included an example of my before and after in the thumbnail examples as well. Keep in mind that your thumbnail is the most important piece of your overall YouTube strategy. If you nail that, and not overcomplicate it, don't overthink it, but if you nail your YouTube thumbnail design and you get people to click on it to watch your video, you have already done a huge service to you, your brand, your channel, and ultimately your customers. Now that you've mastered your YouTube thumbnail design, you're going to want to click on this video where I walk you through the other components of preparing optimized videos for your channel that are going to help you reach more people and increase your click-through rate, and then also increase your watch time. Go ahead and click on it now, and I'll see you over there.